guest who is really a professional English teacher. Please, people,
Actually, during the classroom, let's
incomes. So I search in different.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, again in a new episode of From A to Podcast. Today we're having a guest, which we didn't have a guest like him before. So today's guest is an author, English student, and also a teacher. Please, people, welcome Mr. Nadir Bengli.
Okay, well, thanks, Hussein, for this great invitation.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy to have you today.
Also, we are also happy to have you here in this podcast.
Yeah.
So, can you introduce and give more details for the viewers?
Okay, well, so as Hussein introduced me, so I'm teacher of English, an author, and I'm an ex-model freelancer. So today we will discuss, inshallah, my works in the literature.
Oh, that's okay. That's nice. So let's go directly to the question. So for this episode, our first question is, what inspired you to start your writings?
Wow, it's a great question. I'm the kind of the person who focus on the small details. So the small details at my daily life, at my day in general, inspired me to build characters, to build some different words, just to create this special word in my novel, in my characters, especially the events. Sometimes just I hear word in the street when I'm walking. So no, this word inspired me to do this event that changed all the action at my work.
Okay, that's nice. So you are like open to have the inspiration from different people, different situation, and like different action.
Yeah, especially the style who I wrote.
Yeah.
I wrote reality. I'm a realistic novelist. So the street, the faculty, everywhere can inspire me.
Let's go for the next question, which also tackles the topic of your writings. So the question says, do you have your own style of writing, or you're just like adapting and having your someone's or following someone's writing style?
I believe that the imitation kills the creation. So what does it mean? That we are as an authors, as a creative one, we create something new. Imitation kills this creation. Okay, I can imitate anyone. Maybe I'm inspired. Maybe I bring a technique and I adapt it, but I can't follow just one style from the author. Okay, so for example, in my case, I'm so inspired by Dostoevsky. I like his style of writing. I like how he treats the subject, the topics in his work. But absolutely, I didn't imitate it.
So simply speaking, we can say that you're having your own style of writing.
Of course, I have my own style.
Okay, that's really
every
nice.
authors, I guess, have own.
So Nadir, for the third question of this episode, the question says, why do you think reading is essential in the digital age or the digital era?
Look, reading as an activity is essential in the different ages, even in the digital age. Why? Because through reading you can acquire knowledge, you can know history, you can be well educated. But through this digital era, we say superficial treatment. Okay, so you can find any information, but you can't find the
real knowledge.
The real knowledge, Hussein, exactly. The real knowledge in any website, for example. You should read a book, you should research,
Especially like the archives one, you have to look in the original resources in order to find the real information.
I totally agree with you at this point.
It's really important to read the original stuff and documents in order to get the information that you want, from a reliable source. So, as we know, this is the Q&A section. We finished it. So now we are moving to the story time section. So, Mr. Nadir, I want you to share with me your stories or your experience or your journey while you started writing your latest book.
So my last book, which is a novel called Overwhelming Instincts. This is the story life of Nayar, which is an artist, talented child and criminal young man. So here we have a small from the society. This small, I want to represent the effect of not good psychology education and the effects of the bad parents on the child, and of course the victim only is the child and the society, like, because we have criminals in our society, we have a lot of corruption stuff, and we ask about the source. So the source is the family, because the family is the unique and starting point of the society. So here in my novel I treated this, of course, and there is my special touch, which is a high dramatic dose in the events to get the reader more excited to know more about characters. Of course, there is a lot of secrets, and all of that in reality.
So
it
you're
can
not
happen
going
in
to
reality,
spoil,
but in symbolic setting, of course.
yeah, you're not going to spoil all the novel here in the
Yeah,
podcast.
yes,
So
yes.
the viewers must read this novel.
You know that
Yeah.
we are the author, like always we need to discuss and talk more about our
Yeah,
works.
true, yeah. So for this work, which is, as you said, Overwhelming Instincts, I want you to give me, are you planning to translate this novel to English, or?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm in process because I'm a student English, so
Yeah.
I need.
That's
to
why I
translate,
asked you this question, actually.
Yeah, I treated with it as a homework.
Okay.
I try always to translate one page, 2 pages. Now just I review them. That's somewhat.
Oh,
But I'm there in process.
That's nice. Yeah,
man.
that's keep working on it. So
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, for our ending section for today's episode, we're going to do something different from the other episode for the ending section, of course. So, Mr. Nadir, since you are an author, since you are a writer, I am going to give you some quotes from can you say successful or famous writings for other authors, and you give me who is the author, or who is the author of this saying.
Okay, I get you, man.
So,
I will try.
For the first quote says, "Beauty will save the world." Can you guess who is the writer of this?
Like I told you before, I'm so inspired and influenced by the Dostoevsky writers. So
Yeah.
this is from the Eloued, by Dostoevsky.
So, yeah, that's
my
true.
favorite work, by the way.
Okay. So for the next one, or for the second quote says, "Dreams are the royal to the road of unconscious."
Dreams?
Dreams
Yeah.
are the royal road to
I think
unconscious.
this is in psychology by Freud.
Yeah, true.
Huh?
True.
Freud?
It's Freud.
Ah,
It's Sigmund
okay.
Freud.
Yeah.
So I think Sigmund Freud is known for his
Sigmund Freud is
psychology
the
and
most
psychoanalysis
psychoanalyst,
things.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So for the last one, to be or not to be, that is the question. I think this is the famous
This is the
one.
famous one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have high interest in theater, and this is of course by Shakespeare. I guess is As You Like It or Hamlet. Hamlet, yeah.
So you guessed it all right. I think you are a really successful writer.
Yeah, I'm shocked, by the way, because I'm not a good reader. Yeah.
So you are a good writer, but you're not.
Yeah. Okay.
That's really impressive, actually.
Thanks to consider me. I'm a good writer, by the way, man.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Nadir, can you give the viewers your ending words?
Oh, thanks, Hussein. The
You're
time
welcome.
passed quickly, really, with you. So thanks. This great center in the university, which give us the opportunity to share our ideas, share our hobbies, and why not share more English? Yani, as an English student, we need to share English everywhere. Why not?
Sure.
Especially here in the university. So thanks the crew behind the camera. Yeah, that's all.
Thanks our dear viewers for watching this episode till the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell us in the comments your next guest, or who you are going or you are planning to have for this episode. I really thank you for watching this episode. See you next week in next episode.